Never having been to the Great Lakes, it astounded me that here we are in Lake Huron. We come through the St. Clair River into Lake St. Clair. Then we go down to the Detroit River to stop at Detroit, continue down and enter into Lake Erie. We're on our way into Detroit and we're going through a river. There's the Detroit River and some other river. It's a bit foggy this morning. Another beautiful day.
Having a blast. This is so cool. What a cool way to see this part of the country and see the Great Lakes.
Each day we noticed more wildlife on the land and especially on the water. There was an ornithologist on the ship to help us understand more about the birds we saw. Cormorants fly very close to the surface of the water to alter the airflow around their wings to reduce drag and increase lift. This conserves energy, so less effort is required to stay aloft and travel distances. Cormorants, like petrels and albatrosses, have wide, narrow wings which are perfect for exploiting this ground effect. Every buoy we passed was like a cormorant drying rack. Turns out, cormorants, unlike ducks, have feathers that get waterlogged, which helps them dive and hunt more effectively. But after diving, they have to spread their wings to allow the sun and wind to dry their feathers.
We're just pulling into Detroit, getting ready to dock, and we're going to dock right in downtown. It's incredible. It's such a beautiful skyline, and it was so beautiful sailing down the river here, seeing all the cottages along the river, American side and Canadian side, and seeing a lot of birds. It's been just a beautiful trip.
We are pulling into Port Detroit. We have another day of gorgeous weather. This is neat that we're able to pull right into the city of Detroit, and this incredibly huge vessel is just using side thrusters to get us right up to the pier.
Very exciting to watch it dock.
That's it. We've docked. Oh my gosh, you could barely feel it. What deck is this that we're on?
We're on 4.
And do we walk on this deck?
Oh no, we're on 5.
Yes. And so
We're on 5. This is the promenade deck. Deck 5.
And if you go around how many times, it's a mile?
It's 4.5 laps to the mile.
We are well known.
That cool picture.
There's a little mural of race cars going around since we are in Motor City. Also Motown. I don't know what other nicknames there are for it. This is the first time I've had a chance to get video of our ship. It is gorgeous. Boy, it is so well run. It's beautiful. It is smooth. Well, of course the water's been smooth, but tomorrow's supposed to be windy, so we'll find out how smooth it is. Just to give you scale, here is the Detroit Police Harbor Master and their vessel. Looks like a little Zodiac. And here is the Viking Polaris. The General Motors building dominates the skyline, and GM dominated the auto industry in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Today, the GM building is about 80% vacant, and there is talk of totally transforming the space. We were impressed with how vibrant the city is and how Detroit has merged beautiful old architecture with modern buildings. The monument to the fighter Joe Louis represents the power of his punch, both inside and outside the ring. Because of his efforts to fight Jim Crow laws, the fist was symbolically intended as a statement against racism. The Spirit of Detroit is a 9-ton bronze sculpture which sits on a 60-ton marble base. It was the largest cast bronze statue since the Renaissance. We are leaving Detroit. We're at our favorite restaurant, Manfredi's. It's a big ship going past us. and we're about to go under.
Code Alpha, Code Alpha, Code Alpha, deck 6, open deck port side. Deck 6, open deck port side. Code Alpha.
So that's the captain asking for the crew to come do something. I guess we should look up in maritime dictionary what caldufa means. But we're looking at the Canadian side, and on the, let me see, we're on the port side, so on the starboard side is the U.S. We had a great day in Detroit. Betsy, would you like to tell what you did?
I went to the Ford F-150 factory today, and it was really interesting, not just to see how the factory is set up, but also to see how hard Ford is working at innovation of the factory, the workplace practices, but also the way the factory sits in the environment. Like they've converted the roof to a green roof so that it captures water and it consumes carbon dioxide. So it was really cool. It was a lot of fun.
Today I went to the Henry Ford Museum, and it's the Museum of Innovation, and it's an incredible museum. So if you're ever in Detroit, I highly recommend going to see it because they have all sorts of things. He was a big supporter of innovation, and anything that was innovative, whether it would be computers or there's actually the Rosa Parks bus there, just showing initiative, justice. They had it was interesting. They had a replica of the Kitty Hawk, and it only flew, I believe, 90 feet or 120 feet. And then 30 years later, the DC-3 was the workhorse of the airline industry. And then 30 years after that, Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon. So it was really, really interesting. The end of day 5. Another perfect ending to a perfect day.